there, Stampers, and thanks for joining me today. Today we are going to be creating this gorgeous card. We're going to be doing a little bit of embossing for the Sweet Floral background stamp, and we're going to be using a little bit of vellum cardstock today too. A lot of fun. Let's get started. I'm going to be using two Stampin' Up! Stamp sets today. This is Sweet Floral. It's the size of a background stamp set. It's one big, huge flower stamp set. Gorgeous and perfectly penned, which can make this card for any occasions. You'll notice I'm switching between both wood mount and clear mount stamps today. Stampin' Up! Carries both. And all of these products are available on my online store, on my website. I'm taking a Versamark watermarking ink pad. I'm going to ink up the Sweet Floral background stamp. I found it easiest on the big stamp just to flip it upside down and ink it up this way. And then I'm going to actually take the cardstock and lay it on top of the background stamp, like this. Some of the stamp will show around the edge, and that's totally fine. Just rub the whole thing down there. You'll be able to see a little bit of an outline of it because I have a pretty dirty Versamark ink pad, but in a way that's an advantage. Sometimes dirty is good. And then I'm going to ink the Celebrate Today stamp. I'm going to stamp it in the center a little bit towards the bottom of our vellum strip. For the measurements, you can look at the inspiration sheet. This is a Stampin' Up! Powder pouch tray. Excellent when you're working with any kind of powder because it has a little spout that once you pour it all in here, then you can just siphon it back into the jar. Some black embossing powder. Stampin' Up! Has the best embossing powder. Just pour that right over there. Give it a good flick on the back to get rid of any excess. And we'll do the exact same thing with the words on the vellum. Pour any extra embossing powder back in the jar. This is one of my favorite wows when I'm stamping. This is the heat tool, and I'm going to heat up the embossing powder. You can see it as I'm heating it. It's melting the powder and raising it up. It's such a cool effect. And I'm just going to keep right on going with the vellum. Do the same thing. They're both just fabulous. So cool. I'm going to take some snail adhesive across the top of the vellum panel. Just the very top, because vellum is transparent, as you can see, and you can see through it. And we'll be covering this section with a ribbon, so that won't show. So I've got about a 6-inch section of ribbon and maybe about a 4.5-inch section of ribbon. I'm going to take the longer one and put snail on the back of it and lean it right up against the edge of that vellum. And then slide the smaller one through and just tie it once. And you can trim up your edges if you need to. And then just use some snail adhesive on the back of that white panel and stick it right to a basic black panel, and voila! You have a most awesome, gorgeous card. It's such a wow. Very cool, and again, you can change the greetings for any occasions. All of these supplies are available on my website. Thanks for joining me today.